Hey everyone, it's me, Spring, the fiber enthusiast, and welcome to the channel. Has it been a week or what? Oh my goodness. I miss y'all. I really, really do. If you are new here, thank you for joining me. And if you just clicked on this and you're like, what is this channel about? There's all kinds of fiber arts things that happen here: knitting, crocheting, needle tatting, weaving, spinning, fiber, blending fiber, processing fiber, all kinds of stuff. The Addy knitting machine, lamp working, lots of fun different things happen here on the channel. So this past week, we're just going to go through this really quick. Most of you have seen the community tab post that I've been posting, and you know kind of what's been going on. So thank you all for keeping up with me and sending me those messages and emails and checking on me. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you for making sure that we're still above the snow and ice. But no, seriously, we lost power Sunday night, Monday morning, about 3 o'clock Monday morning, and was without power and water all week, and basically all week. And yeah, it was we're farmers, we're hardy, we can handle it. It gets aggravating, it's a lot of work. You get used to things that you've done, or the electricity, things that make life easier, the convenience of things. Let's go there. The convenience of having a road to drive down and not have to put chains on and take the chains off. That's just a sheer convenience out on the main road. Now our driveway is always a wreck, whether it's dry, whether it's a muddy mess, or whether it's covered in ice. It's always a disaster, and it's a half a mile long drive out the property to get. Yeah, that whole when I went to school I had to walk uphill both ways. That's our driveway. It's uphill both ways, and I am not joking, because from here you go down and then you go back up to the gate. It's definitely a rugged mess. So anyway, and it's nice to have power again and have the luxury of heat and water, all that good stuff. Of course, the convenience is so nice. But if you have placed an order with me and are waiting on a package, I am terribly sorry. I am so sorry. If you can check out the community tab post that I posted about it, the very first word is attention in all bold letters. That's my mailbox and my road. And we are on top of the mountain, and it's ice, big time ice on the road. So much ice on the road that the electric company trucks, they're big trucks, they're small trucks, all of them have chains in order to get up here and get us power again. So I am terribly sorry about the inconvenience or delay in your packages being shipped out. Our mail is not running and has not been running for a week now. So if you want to go check out that post, you can see a picture of my mailbox. And yeah, and the road. So, and if you have sent something here, it more than likely is at our capital area, the state capital area, and that's where it's going to sit until probably next week before it makes it this way, unfortunately. But hopefully things will start to get a little bit better next week. We warm up. And as far as me, that's been this past week for me. That's what this podcast is about, is what I've been up to this past week. And then of course I do a show and tell of what all of the viewers that are on the Facebook group or email me pictures of their work. I get to share them with you guys from their permission. So if you're not part of the Facebook group, come on over if you have Facebook and join the Facebook group. If you don't, that's okay. You can send me pictures in an email, and I do check my spam pretty much daily. Sometimes life happens and, you get to where you don't get those moments to go to every folder. But I do try to check my spam and regular email daily. Now, this week definitely is an exception to the rule. So, anyway, as far as me, I didn't really do a whole lot as far as craft room things. Too cold to work with the glass in here. It would have been exploding everywhere, and no means to get the glass warm. That wasn't happening. I did work a little bit on my knitted scarf pattern. I did work a little bit on my knitted sweater. No crocheting was done. I tightened up my warp strings yesterday and today, and I got 2 passes on my weft. This is my Rigid Heddle loom. It is 32-inch chrome ski. And that is going to be a poncho. If you didn't see last week's, I think it was, last week's podcast, I explained what I'll be doing with that. So you can go check that out. As far as me and here, I'm going to do the best I can to get videos up. I do have the finish of that blended fiber that I turned into blended and then turned into roving last Monday. I spun it and plied it together, and now it's soaking to set the twist, and that part is coming up on this coming Monday. Now that we have electricity, I hopefully should be able to get a Tuesday lamp working video, and then finally get the third video to that series of 3 ways to do the mock Turkish knitting stitch tutorials. So I did already 2, but now I have to get this third one done. And the last time I tried to do it, the power went out. So let's hope that don't happen. I'm not doing it tonight. We'll wait until the middle of the day tomorrow after all this additional snow falls. But so that is it for me, except for I have one last thing to show you, and I highly suggest it after this past week. It really came in handy sitting in the living room by a flashlight, working on my scarf or my sweater or just playing on my phone. I got a Volare pillow. This was a Christmas present, and I absolutely love it. So here's my Volare pillow. I did not have it clipped behind me. I do clip it, and then I put it on like a t-shirt or, some type of flotation device. But I do have my Volare pillow, and I love it. So those of you that have been wondering, it helps me. I have a very bad back, and this has helped me so much to sit upright, and I can comfortably work and not find myself falling over working. So if you do not have one and you've been wondering about them, I'm here to tell you I love mine. They do make extensions for this clip back here. Of course, it wouldn't be that hard to make your own extension. If you're handy with a needle and thread, you could pick up some of these clips or take this clip off and make longer ones. You could do that if you wanted to. But like I said, generally I clip it and then I put it on over my head. It's challenging, but I get it there. It is very comfortable, very, very comfortable. It hasn't deflated and sunk down, and I've used it for several hours, sitting, bored to tears, working on something. So this, if you would like to save for it, I know they're expensive. And if you want to save for this particular type of pillow, the Volare pillow, I highly recommend it. I do, I do, I do. And I know Tiffany Hansen does as well. And I know she has some type of like connection with Volare, but I do not, I am not sponsored by them. They did not send this to me. This was a Christmas gift to me from my best friend. And I love it. I couldn't have asked for a better Christmas gift at all. This has been so life changing for me and my back. It helps a lot. Now, when it's clipped behind you and you like need to get up and go to the bathroom or something, you know, it it poses its own little challenge because you got to get it off and do all that if you've got it attached. But if you're sitting in one of these chairs, I've just got it tucked around behind me and sitting here, and it hasn't gone anywhere, and it's perfectly fine. But that's it for me now. I will quit there. And let's go ahead and go into the show and tell section. So let's see what we have and who shared what. All right. So Miss Cecilia coming in with a cardigan. She said, "You can share my cardigan. I posted this earlier. It is using scrap yarn. The Ocean Flower Granny Square pattern by Fiber Flux. I like the green. And I praise you for making a granny square cardigan." Some of us don't like sewing squares together. I praise you for that. It looks amazing though. I do love it. I like all of the different colors and a great way to use up scrap yarn. Beautiful job. And that green. Give me the green. Green. I know this kind of looks yellow, but green and green. But that is awesome, awesome, awesome. Next up, we have Ms. Judith. Thank you, Judith, for sharing your finished objects this week. Tutorial is Unique Stitch Design Easy Crochet Beanie. And these are super cute. Let me move out of the way so I can share these pictures over here. Super cute. Love the colorways. Very nicely done. Nice work, Judith. Let me scroll some more here. Ooh, and a winter bucket hat. And that is a pattern by Yarnspirations. And I see what you did there. That's the same yarn as the other beanie. Nice job. I like that. Very nice. Super cute. And next up, we have Cecilia coming back with a couple more pictures. Let's see. She made a yarn bag using leftover Ocean Flower granny squares. No pattern for the bag. She just winged it and made a bag. Isn't that awesome? Love it. Great job. And she said she finished another dishcloth using scrap cotton yarn. Fantastic. That's great. I love it. That's the best thing about scrap yarn is you can do so much with it. All right, next up we have Lisa Gadberry, Lisa G. Lisa G coming in. She said, "I finished Nikki's birthday cardie. Yay, it looks awesome. So much fun to make. Inspired by Nancy, she's got yarn. I did it my way." Oh my goodness, girl, you just got me in my mind. Y'all know I'm a jukebox person. But she said, "I did it my way and used front post, back post for the trim. Very good job." It's always awesome to see everyone doing their own things, that their own vision of, you know, their own version of whatever it is, their vision coming to life. It's so awesome to see. You did such an amazing job working that up by an inspired pattern from Nancy She's Got Yarn, or in general from her, inspired by her. You made it with Charlotte Yarn by Premier. Love my Premier. uh, Part wool, very good. It's supposed to be oversized and warm. It is so squishy, she says. I have been busy this week, so this is probably her only FO. I hope everyone is having a happy new year. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lisa. Very, very nice work. It looks amazing, and I know Nikki loves it. All right, next up, there we go, it moved, is Cecilia again. Cecilia said, finished interlocking block stitch scarf. The stitch pattern was by Hooked by Robin. Yarn is Big Twist Living Yarn. This was part of Juan the Yarn Addict, Juan's winter make along. Super cool job. Very, very nice. And if y'all don't know, the make along he's got going on is awesome. I'm loving the colors, and I am so enjoying seeing everybody's work over there. So thank you for sharing it here as well, Cecilia, and anybody else that wants to, by all means. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sharing your work with everyone else. You are awesome. So that is it for us here on the channel, and we're going to try to get some coffee in and enjoy a little bit of downtime and maybe get some work done. All right, everyone. So from me to each and every one of you, I do hope that you have power and you have water, and it's not too bad where you are. You're having a wonderful start to your new year with new blessings, and be blessed and be a blessing from me to you. Bye for now, everyone.